All right, guys, let me break it down to you nice and simple. Iran has 3 nuclear bombs now. You got it. 3. The question is right now is how to get the United States and Israel to back off. They don't know whether or not to publicly announce this or to demonstrate that they have one. Of course, they demonstrate, they realize they risk creating a larger war. They also realize that if they demonstrate 1, they're down to 2. The simple matter of it is, Iran wants the United States and Israel to back off and leave them alone. As it was put to me, Donald Trump is who forced Iran's hand on building these bombs. Steve O'Neill shared with me that Iran at 60% enriched uranium could very rapidly go 90%. He said the steps are very simple once you're at 60% to go the rest of the way. He was convinced already that they actually had a bomb. Well, now we know they do. And they did go the rest of the way. And yes, it was enriched uranium. It's not a plutonium bomb. These are uranium bombs. 3 of them. Now the question is, will the United States and Israel back off? I was told that since Donald Trump had no respect whatsoever for the negotiations that they were doing, and that Donald Trump allowed the attack to happen that killed Khomeini and his family, and then turn around and kill 160 girls intentionally to send a message hoping to topple Iran, that now Iran has nothing else to lose. But they will not back down. They're afraid that the United States will still go back to war with Iran again. Only this time, it won't be so pleasant. So Iran is hoping that somehow that they can convey the message they have what they need to change the tables if someone doesn't back down soon. I'm Stephen Benoon.
Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, even the elders that came before them and taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity the hope of the light tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yashawan, back with the WW3 Daily update. And you just heard it out of the lovable idiot Stephen Benoon's mouth, right? That Iran has 3 nukes. Now, why would he say that? And who is this guy? Should we believe what he's saying or not? Well, he has some sort of information. I believe he has dual citizenship in Israel. And he's connected to some people who would know this information. The way he's talking, he knows something that was passed to him, some information that was passed to him. Why would the Israelis say that Iran has 3 nukes if they didn't? Why would Israel say that? People he got this information from are Israelis, probably IDF, right? Because he's connected in those circles. He's saying what he heard is that they have 3 nukes ready to go that they know about. Okay? So I'm going to keep this very short. Let's get Zechariah 14 or 12:14. Okay. 14:12, Slovakia. Just got up from a nap. Old man nap. Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away, and their holes in their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. That's talking nuclear firepower. That's what he's talking about. And these nukes, Salaki, will be used. Let's listen to him say that again. Even though this dude is goofy as hell, I believe what he's saying.
All right, guys, let me break it down to you nice and simple. Iran has 3 nuclear bombs now.
Okay. If that's what we're dealing with, we're not too far away from the end. Okay? Say a little more on that.
You got it. 3. The question is right now is how to get the United States and Israel to back off.
How is that going to happen when Israel, Jeremiah 49, has Amalek starting shit. Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And that's what they're doing. How are they going to stop this? So, they got a bomb, so let's put an end to it. No, they're drawing them out. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Yeah, he's going to make them desolate, all right? So no, they're not gonna back down. They're trying to figure out a way to get Israel and the U.S. to back down. No, they're drawing them out. They're making this thing happen. Oh, they got 3 nukes? Good, let's get this thing popping then. That's where they're at. Let's lock
Good afternoon. All right, guys, let me break it down to you nice and simple. Iran has 3 nuclear bombs now. You got it. 3. The question is right now is how to get the United States and Israel to back off.
How when they're escalating. Right? Israel like drawing out the United States. So there's that equation.
They don't know whether or not to publicly announce this or to demonstrate that they have one. Of course, they demonstrate, they realize they risk creating a larger war.
Okay, so with what he just said, here's what has just happened. This war has gone nuclear. Okay? World War III has gone nuclear because the next move is going to be a nuke followed by a nuke. Israel will drop a nuke on Iran. Iran will retaliate by using all 3 of those nukes, which will start that thing. And then whoever starts nuking more, Russia jumps in. Russia's being a guard unto Iran, giving them what they need, pursuant to Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. All right? So let's just go ahead and close.
They also realize that if they demonstrate 1, they're down to 2. The simple matter of it is, Iran wants the United States and Israel to back off and leave them alone.
Israel is forcing everybody's hand, drawing them in.
As it was put to me by my inside sources straight out of the IDF and Mossad, right? Even this weirdo has some connections. Donald Trump is who forced Iran's hand on building these bombs. Steve O'Neill shared with me that Iran at 60% enriched uranium could very rapidly go 90%.
And they did.
He said the steps are very simple once you're at 60% to go the rest of the way. He was convinced already that they actually had a bomb.
They've been testing bombs for the last 2 weeks with earthquakes in Tehran. Multiple earthquakes in diverse places in Iran.
Well, now we know they do.
With that, we pray that the elect ratify your brothers and sisters. We'll watch and see what happens next. They're in some sort of Mexican standoff, and the first nuke that goes off is going to be responded to. Then we have moved into the nuclear phase of World War III. Shalom.